Hello, what's up guys, it's your boy Kevin here, and today I'm going to show you a virtual hook. There is something called a virtual hook, and this virtual hook is you make your bot trade on both virtual and real account. Okay, so if you can set the bot that if it loses a trade, that it can automatically trade on your virtual account and a real account at the same time. So when it loses on virtual account, it actually trades on real account. Like in this bot here, it trades on digit even. According to what we see here, it is called digit even and odd, but it's trading mostly in digit even. And the volatility index is 10. And this is continuous indices, and it is on derived. We used to have synthetic indices here, but nowadays it's called derived. Okay, but this is not like this one here, which is DERIV.com, but this one is binarytools.io. What binarytools.io, it has something that DERIV doesn't have, right? So this one have a virtual hook, as you can see here. This one is a virtual hook. So I'm just going to show you what is happening over here, and I'm going to show you what is happening on this bot, and maybe if it's good for you, or if you find that this bot is good for you, then you will find it on the Telegram link. Okay, for those of you who haven't received the mail to join our Telegram link, the mail will be sent to you so that you can join our Telegram link. So I will not actually be sending bots on email, okay, the Gmail account that you used to have, because I'm receiving a lot of email, and what I normally see is that I send the same bots each and every time, and that's why we resolved that we're now working on the Telegram, because everything will be on the Telegram link. But for you to enter the Telegram link, you have to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and send me a screenshot of your subscription and your notification bell, right? So that I can send you to the Telegram link. So for that Telegram link, it is for all the subscribers of all the this channel subscriber, which is Kevin the Trader subscribers. So you have to subscribe first, so that when you go there, I know you personally, I have your email address, and so for communication for both, so I can decide to communicate to you via email, but mostly we are communicating via the Telegram, and you'll find the Telegram link, and so that you can join. So all the communication, and if you have a question, if you have some bots, or if you have some free bots, or if you have paid bots, everything is being shared there for free. Okay, so that if you have a bot and your friend don't have a bot, then you can share with them, and you can even share the strategy that you're using that bot, so that we can grow together. Okay, so for this one, I'm just here to show you what is called the virtual hook. It is an additional, what you can say, it is an additional a strategy that is only found on binarytools.io. And last time I talked about this binarytools.io, and it is one of also the best platforms for trading DERIV.com. So when you go there, you just write bot.binarytools.io, and then it will take you to this page. And for login credentials, you can just use the same ones that you registered with DERIV.com or binary.com. Okay, so actually, as you can see, my virtual account here is $23,000. This is my virtual, this is not my real account. Okay, this is my real and this is my demo account. So with my demo account, I have $23,000. 204. It's just the same thing here. 53. Maybe I haven't refreshed this one here. Let me just refresh, you see what I mean, and so that you can see what I mean. So you see it's 23,252.97. It's just the same as here. So when you log in through this account over here, the binarytools.io, it is just the same. It is just like logging on your DERIV.com. But the best thing with binarytools.io, it has a lot of strategy, a lot of tools that it can be used on a bot, and one of them is the virtual hook that I want to show you today. So what is a virtual hook? The virtual hook enables you to trade on both virtual account and real account. Okay, both demo accounts and real account. So everything I'm going to do on a demo account, but the simulation is the same if you're trading on a real account. And as usual, I don't normally trade on my real account when I'm testing these bots here, but when I want to show you any strategy that is needed, I don't trade on my real account. I normally trade on virtual account, and I want to show you how virtual hook works so that you can decide by yourself if you want the virtual hook or not. Now this bot, when I'm finished with this bot, I will post it in the Telegram link, in the Telegram group. So for those of you who have the Telegram group, I mean the access of Telegram group, you'll just find it there. So let me just start running this bot and you see what is happening. And if you get this bot, because of this virtual hook thing, you cannot run it on DERIV.com, because if you try to run it on DERIV.com, let me just do it here and I show you what is happening. This is all the bots that I have. I just want to start one. I see what is one. Yeah, so I see it is somewhere here. I think it's even odd pattern. No, it's not this one here. Let me just try the new one. So just go to downloads and it's so let me try this one here. Let's try this one here. You see, when you load something like this to show you that XML file is not supported. So if something like that happens to you, meaning that the DERIV.com does not support some of the strategies or some of the tools that are in this bot over here. So let me show you what is happening here. So we are running this bot on the demo account. Let me just start afresh so that you can understand. So we are simulating on if it will run on your real account, but technically it is running on your virtual account. So let me start the bot and start running. So it's actually running on digits even and odd. So You see, in here, the bot started on a virtual account. So if this could be on my real account, then the bot will start on a virtual, okay? And if it loses a virtual, it goes to real, as you can see here. So if it was a real account, then this we could be having a reference number starting with 9, 8, you see, mostly 9, okay? So this box works this way. When it goes to digits odd and even, so when it starts run on a virtual account, according to what you see here. Let me just show you what is happening. So with this virtual hook, it starts with the loss, okay? So if there is a loss, if the loss is enabled, then it triggers when there is one loss, right? So you can play with these parameters over here so that you can see what is happening on this bot. So it started this way. It started with a virtual, and it is designed that if it loses on a virtual, it goes directly to a real account. So then it goes to virtual, and when it loses on a virtual, it goes to real account. When it loses to real account, it now does the martingale until it wins the trade, okay? And when it wins the trade, it now goes to virtual, right? As you can see, it now went to virtual, and we have wins on virtual account. And after wins on virtual account, whenever it loses on a virtual account, it trades on a real account, okay? So when it loses real account, it doesn't go to virtual account. Now it finds the martingale of the real account first until we win the martingale, and then it goes to virtual account, as you can see here. So this is what is happening here. So as you can see now, this martingale factor is not good according to me, but it should have been 2. Yes, let me just put 2 so that we can start, because now if we lose, we are getting less profits here. So I just want to recover everything. Let me just start the bot. So you see the bot is running. Now the bot starts with a virtual account. After losing a virtual account, it goes to real account, okay? After winning, it switches back to virtual, okay? It loses a virtual, is turned back to real, as simple as that. And it now goes to virtual, okay? Now it is just looking for how many percentages are there in both even and odd, and it only trades on the higher percentage of the bot, okay, for the trade. So if now if the virtual appears more, it trades, if the odd appears more, it trades on odd, and if it appears less, it trades on even. So now after losing, like here, after winning, it now goes back to virtual. After losing on virtual, it goes back to real account. As you can see, it now goes back to real account. After winning on real account, it goes back to virtual, right? After losing, it goes back to real account, right? As you can see, it now goes back to virtual. So I just wanted to lose twice on real account, so you see what is happening after changing the martingale over there. Now it wins on a virtual. After losing on that virtual, it goes to real account. So with this bot, you can configure it to run on real and virtual at the same time, so that you don't lose more on real account. So that's the best. It's one of the best bots also that I've seen so far. I just found this bot from one of my friends, and I added some few things to spice it up. And after doing that, I'm just going to give it you for free. Now after losing, now you can see after losing on a real account, it switches back. It does the martingale, and after winning the martingale, it switches back to a virtual. After losing a virtual, it switches back to this, and after losing, so it only switches back to real account after losing a virtual account. I mean a virtual trade. So you see, now the virtual is won, virtual also is won again, virtual also, and what you should understand with also this bot, as per now, you can see that we only have odd numbers, right? The odd numbers are more than the even numbers. So this bot will only trade on the percentages of the even number if the even numbers appears more, and odd numbers if the odd numbers appears more. If you work in closely, if you look at the previous trade that we did before we switched to this, it was trading on even number, right? But now it is now trading on odd number, because now odd number, according to, if you look at all these trades here, you'll find that we have a lot of odd numbers than real numbers. I mean even numbers. So as you can see, this is the first loss. So martingale factor. After that, it now switches back to, okay, as you can see, we had taken our profit at $5, and we have already reached $5 here. So you can see all the losses that we have on this account, on this trade I mean. But if you look at it closely, let me just say okay here, and if you just look at it closely, it has only counted the losses on the real account, right? On the real trade. Now this is a simulation of a real trade. So if you do it on a real account, what you'll see is this. Now this will be now virtual, and this one will be real with a different reference number. Now there will be differences in reference numbers according to the real trades and the virtual trades. And as you can see, the losses, we only have 4 losses, but if you count, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, now 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now we see we have 17 losses on this board, but is only counting 4. So why is it counting 4? It is only counting 4 because these are the real trades. It is not counting the virtual losses that we have gone through, right? So it is only counting on the virtual losses. So as you can see here, this is a trigger. It only comes when there is 1 loss. Okay, So start when there is a loss, then the virtual hook is enabled, so it triggers that. So that is exactly what is happening here. So you can test it out also, and if it is good for you, you can download it and you can use it. And those who are only in the Telegram group can find this bot and can use this bot. If you have not, or if you are not in the Telegram group, just mash the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, send me a screenshot, and I will send you the link to enter the Telegram group, now our official Telegram group. So why am I doing that? I'm doing that because we are curbing the problems of scammers. You see, scammers are people you don't know. I mean, you don't know officially, right? So, but if you have subscribed and turn on the notification bell and use that email address, and I give so that I can give you access of the Telegram group. So I will curb. We are just curbing. We are doing as much as possible to curb the problem of scammers, that scams people, right? So just do that, and I'll send you this bot. See you on the next available video.